Welcome to Collecting Chaos. My name is James, and today we get a twofer, two videos. This is in response to Comic Collector Geek's top 10 dog videos, our dog comic book covers. And mine might not be the top 10, but I like them. And I like them a lot. And I think you are going to enjoy them too. But I couldn't just do 10. Because I have two honorable mentions. And I'm going to put one earlier and one towards the end. So, let's get started right after this. All right. I started going through comics and I pulled this one out at random, and I love the cover, so I figured I'd go ahead and do this. John Stanley's Nancy, Free Comic Book Day, and of course it has a dog on the cover. And the backside, of course, is Melvin the Monster, which is also cool. But yeah, I had to include that. Next from, you know what? I don't even remember what year this is, but it's Marge's Tubby. Still 10 cents, so it's probably early 60s. Could be earlier than that, I'm not sure, but of course it has a little dog there. I'm going to open it up and find out what date it's from. Let's take a look here. 1959, and it's Marge's Tubby number 37. There you go. Nice early Silver Age comic, and of course since it's Dell it doesn't need the Comics Code approval because they never signed on to that. Next up, Classics Illustrated Junior, number 561-576. Now this one is, and you can see the little dog there. This one is a special issue, but it's a reprint, obviously. And the reason it's a special issue is the cover was illustrated by L.B. Cole, which, if you're a Golden Age early Silver Age collector, you know who that is. So one of the reasons why Classics Illustrated Junior are way underrated is the L.B. Cole covers on some of them. But all the covers are marvelous on them. And I have another one later on. Next up, we've got my first honorable mention. And I just had to include this. I'm not counting it as a dog cover because it's actually a wolf on there. And this is when Timian doesn't quite become a wolf. But obviously it has a wolf on the cover. So, like I said, honorable mention. I'm not counting this one as part of the 10. Next up, Chick Young's Blondie. This one is from September 1976. It's number 221. And of course, Dagwood's dog's name was Daisy. So I guess you could call this kind of a daisy chain. But anyway, couldn't very well do dogs without having Daisy in there from Dagwood and Blondie. So there you go. There's another dog that I had to include. Not quite as popular as some of the other ones that I might show. This is Queen of the West, Dale Evans, number 5 from 1954. And of course, the dog is Bullet. Roy Rogers' dog was named Bullet. And that's who that is on the cover. Nice photo cover of Dale Evans and Bullet. Next, Classics Illustrated Junior, number 535. I forgot who did the cover on this one. And I'm not going to look it up right now. But it's number 535. This is a first print, so it's 535-534, and this is definitely a first print. And Toto, we got Toto there, and all the dogs from here out that I show are going to be named characters, and of course Toto kicks it off. Another one from Dell. This is a Dell 4 color. Don't remember what the number is. I'm going to look for it. Wow, it has a really bad spine roll. 1955. So it's a spike and tyke. And like I said, it has a really bad spine roll. I need to fix that. I hate spine rolls. But spike and tyke, MGM spike and tyke. There you go. That's a twofer. You get 2 dogs for the price of 1. Spike and type, good stuff. We have the Jetsons, number 27 from 1968. And of course, that's Astro on the cover. Astro. So that is July 1968, number 27. Time for another honorable mention. And the reason this is an honorable mention is it's got wolves. And it's got werewolves. Werewolf by Night, number 5. Had to include that, just as an honorable mention. 2 left to go. My top 2. And if you don't agree that these are the top 2 dogs on comic book covers, well, I'm sorry, you're wrong. Number 2, MGM's Lassie. Now this one, I've got a bunch of these. This is a later one. This is number 27, and it is from 1956. Lassie is my number 2 comic book dog on the cover. And now for my number 1, my top number 1 pick for a dog on the cover of a comic. You know, it has to be a number 10 from 1955, and of course it's Ren 1010. It doesn't get any better than Ren 1010. I'm sorry. If you don't agree with me, you're wrong. Well, actually, you could go either way on these two. If you named one number 1 and one number 2, it doesn't matter what order. But for me, it's got to be Ren 1010. He's the star. And that's it. That's my 10 plus 2. Have yourself a great weekend, and we will see you Monday when I drop my video, and maybe earlier if I decide to do something else. I don't know yet. Take care, everybody. Have yourself a safe weekend. Bye.